Here's a super quick tip for building confidence. This might feel slightly counterintuitive because it involves pushing outside comfort zone, which means slightly into stretch zone, hopefully not terrified zone, but maybe it means confronting and moving through a little bit of anxiety or fear, maybe doing something that scares you a little bit. And from that and from overcoming that, you develop that sort of confidence muscle, and you also reconnect to unrealized parts of yourself. So you might have previously labeled yourself as like, oh, I could never do that because, or, oh, I'm not that kind of person. That sort of labeling can keep us safe. It can also keep us stuck. Whereas gently pushing ourselves through that fear is where the kind of magic happens. Cheesy as that sounds. And in doing so, in honoring those sort of slight whispers of interest, you're connecting to unrealized parts of yourself that may have lain dormant. In other words, you're kind of nurturing your more authentic self, and you're kind of embodying that more fully by stepping into kind of new territories and new zones, maybe going to new places, maybe doing things that scare you a bit, like going out to the pub alone, for example, or going on a little solo road trip for a couple of days. Maybe, as a client said recently, I never played tennis because I thought I'd be shit. And then he had a couple of classes and was like, oh, I was actually quite good. It's amazing the ways we can keep ourselves stuck. So next time you feel resistance around doing something or fear, just ask yourself, is this the kind of, I could die if I do this fear? There's someone walking behind me with a knife fear. If it's not, it's probably the growth kind of fear, which means when you engage in it and you move through it, you'll probably feel so much more confident on the other side.